What's up, everybody? How you guys doing? Welcome back to another wonderful video. Now, I usually play kind of some more off-meta stuff. That's what I tend to like. But then you're probably looking at the screen and the title of this video and the thumbnail that you clicked on because you're so kind to me, and you went, why are we seeing another law video? You know, everybody under the sun is playing law videos. Because before I make a commitment to buying any more pieces of this deck, I am playing it on the sim, and I figure if I'm playing on the sim, I should go ahead and share that with you guys. So buckle in. This is the deck that took second at that last regionals where Whitebeard won. I don't remember which one it was. I'm sure somebody else does, but we're gonna try this out, see how it plays. I'm familiar with it. I played red purple law in OP-05. So I mean, it hasn't changed super much other than you got Kidding Killer and Bon Clay. I think the Ein was a really great addition that I don't know why we're like Jean Bart, Basil Hawkins. No, Ein, literally Ein. Why? Been around since ST05. Why not just play Ein? Ein was the smarter play. Forever the smarter play. So that all being said, we're gonna jump into a few matches, two or three. We'll see how many it goes. I'm gonna do it in the OP-06 and the EB-01 pool, just because we're not at 07 yet, and I don't feel like having 3 games against Lucci. So that being said, I'll see you guys when we start the games. All right, so we are going against Anami. I don't know if it's better to go first or second. Generally, I'm gonna go second, just because that is on curve for me to play stuff. So it'll be interesting because I think this is actually kind of a little bit of a scary play. My reason for that is because it almost doesn't matter what I do. There's going to be a lot of putting things out there and doing, getting counters and stuff like that. So you're not going to really have to get rid of things as often as you'd think. So it's very interesting in that fact. But I think we'll play, honestly, the smartest thing to do would probably be, you've got 7 in hand. The smartest thing to do would probably be play Law, use the card action to remove a Dawn, get rid of 2 things, because that's huge for us. And then what you kind of do is, I think that we bottom deck, and I know that this might seem crazy, bottom deck Buggy to put out Ein. Then we'll be at 3 Dawn next turn, which is fine. We'll be a little behind, but we can make an attack next turn maybe. The other thing is, like, they're just filling their hand up, and they're going to with Kaya's and everything. The mill of 1 that comes off of Nami really isn't that big of a deal. And if you guys are unfamiliar, the big thing about Nami that makes Nami such a huge thing is the fact that what we're gonna do, we're gonna attack 7. The big thing about Nami is that if Nami runs out of cards, Nami wins the game. Now is this opponent? It is one of my opponent's characters. All right, so we're not gonna do that. We'll attach it on. We'll do a 6. I guess a good thing here could be, let's see, putting out a Bon Clay right now could actually be good. Like Bon Clay, I don't have to lower anything. I don't want to put out any of these guys. I'm gonna hope that they don't bounce the Kaya back to their hand. That's gonna be my hope. My hope is that they're not about to bounce Kaya. Now they do have a lot of stuff, and they just okay. No, thank gosh. My big thing is though, I need like a new Das Bones or something to come out. Gosh, there's a Deathwink. Another Buggy to search for more stuff. It's like they're building up for that end game really big. I mean, they've got 10 cards in hand. I'd like to see some more of my blocker laws, please. I will say this is like this is a little bit more of an unhinged version that I've gone against. Because this is not something that I'm prepared for. I think I am going to activate because I don't want them possibly putting the Kaya back we're gonna toss out a we're going to toss that out. Then what we're going to do is let's force two 2Ks at the very least to come out, or they have to take, right? Now, no, they can mill off these. It's just if I can get at least something out of hand, a couple things out of hand, that's the big thing, which they tossed 2, which is good there. And then we'll attack in again and hope that they pitch another 2 would be nice. Because they pitched, and they're going to pitch a Kaya for that. And a couple other things. Oh, they did a lot there. I think that was more than necessary. But they also are trying to mill because they have 23 cards left in deck. So that's a huge thing right there, which we're going to deploy on out and use to do that. Perfect. Perfect. So let's toss a Bond Clay out. My reason for that being, I'm also going to activate. Let's put a 1, 2, 3. We're going to put Buggy on bottom and bring out Law replacing there. Use the card action. I know I'm using the Dawn, but I'm getting rid of more of their cards. So that's huge for me. Getting rid of their cards is a big thing. After that, let's attach on a couple and let's go 7. Let's push a 7 hit. Again, really trying to just get that stuff out of hand. The big thing is them getting rid of 2 or 3 cards. And we'll attack 6 as well. I don't want to do always the smalls. I at least want to get rid of those bigger things. So that way towards the end of the game, because they're at 23 cards. You know, we're able to put 1 card back every single turn. They just popped Dust Bones back up into their hand, which is good for them. And then they're going to Kaya, which is, you know, again, Kaya is really bad for us, to tell you the truth. Kaya is one of the ones that I would rather get rid of. So what I think what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to get 3 7K attacks here. And then we're going to take that Dawn and we're going to put out Sachi and Penguin. Yep. And so they're at a point where they've milled. They're at 19. Again, another 7, so they can't. They're going to have to end up. Oh, perfect. So now they draw 1 card, which again is nice. They still have a bunch of Dawn open. Let's go 6 and 6. Okay, they're at 18, which is still fine for me. They're at 17, of course, and they had to take. You know what? No. After that, let's activate. We'll do the 3. Let's put Kaya on the bottom, and let's bring out Sachi and Penguin, replacing Ein. And there we go. We still have 2 Dawn open, actually. Let's get in another 7. See if we can force out another 2K or something. They gotta take it. Sweet. The Desert Spada off trigger. Sweet. Which means they draw 2 and get rid of 1. So 16, I think we're in a good spot. Especially with a couple, you know, they're getting stuff like the Kayas back, which I know I'd prefer to KO them because they're going to get them back, right? But they have to also play them. And I know that they're at the bottom of the deck. So really it's just a matter of how can we keep pushing stuff on the bottom? Because that's the big thing. The buggy's going to be... They picked up no cards. Okay. So... I think, again, we just kind of do this systematically. Let's go 7. They had to take. Let's go 7 again. It's gonna be such a close one. They mill. They're at 9. They mill. Okay, they got 2 cards left. 2 Dawn. I think we might be good. Let's go 2 on Law Leader. So I don't know the best option for this all the time. I've always just heard that doing the 2 is a huge thing. Let's attack with Sachi and Penguin. Let's attack with Law. That'd be perfect. Let's go! GG's. See, I knew we had to get there. It's like you just got to keep pushing that out. So it's like getting those 7 attacks are huge because I had to get rid of so many cards. And I learned that from a Nami player. So, you know, when you learn things from a Nami player, go ahead and listen. That being said, we'll jump into the next one, and yeah, we'll see you guys there. All right, so we are going against Portuguese D-Ace. I don't know what I clicked. I clicked go first. Okay, let's go first. I don't like that handless mulligan. I like that. That looks pretty good. Let's end right there, because then, depending on what they do, what they put out, we might be able to bottom deck it and whatnot. And I might not even have to waste the Gordon off rip. Garp, I'm not as concerned about. Big thing is I can then put out Reiju and get some hand advantage. I think that's a big thing. Or I can try to, I don't know. I don't know if it's good to really wait till I get to that 5. They're at 6 in hand. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go in. And then we'll minus our Dawn. And then it's what? If I have 5 or less cards, so I'll have 5 or less once I put Reiju on out. So let's just push a big attack off first. See how it goes. They're gonna either have to get rid of stuff from hand, which I forced a lot out from hand. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna be behind. We'll put Garp on bottom. We'll bring out Reiju, and we'll draw 2, and we'll end turn there. And so then we have a couple of attacks. You know, I got some counter. I don't have great counter in hand. I would have preferred to see an Otama than a Gordon. But that's still not bad where we're at. Ooh, the 2 Dawn, because there's this 2 Dawn, activate, look at the top 5, add up to 1/5 cost, and face up. Ah, they picked no cards to draw. So they did not see what they were hoping to see. And then they'll Sabo. Oh, and they took the risk and they did not see the Sabo. That's rough, because then I think that gets, oh, it flips back over, right? That's fair. We'll resolve. We'll take the 1. And see, I think this is great for us right now, because in all honesty, I can hold on to my hand. And I can just do 2 6s. And I think 2 6s is a fine way to go about it. Just go 2 6s. You know, they either had to get rid of 2Ks, or they take it. I mean, which are really their only options, right? And then we'll go up to 4 next turn. Hopefully we have something we can remove. That'd be fun. All right, and they revealed this, which is look at the top. Okay, and they revealed a Monkey D. Luffy. Okay, sweet. Because the big thing is putting stuff up on there, which is I think they always want to look at the top 5 and then do that. I have 3 queens in hand. Why do I have 3 queens? So many. I probably wanted to wait 1 more. Pick no cards to draw. Yeah, that's. Oh, they risked it again for the. But now they know that he's there, so there you go. You get the Luffy that way, buddy. Get to bring out your Luffy and you get the plus 2k, so that's a 9k swing. That's huge. That's huge. Perfect. We got a Kid and Killer. Another one. We're going to... No, I'm going to be a little mean. Because this is the whole point of the deck, right? And so we're going to give that there. Which is going to hold. And then... Yeah. What I'm going to do here is we're going to go 2 on. And we're going to attack on in for 7. Because we have to go into 7. They get rid of their 1. We're going to activate 1, 2, 3. We're going to put that on the bottom, bring out a Kid and Killer. And then we're going to attack... Oh, wait. Let's add a Dawn to Kid and Killer. And we're going to attack in with 8. Which they have to take because they don't have any counter in hand. At which point in time, we'll pass. And then I'll probably try to actually counter out of some stuff. They only have 1 life left. We can keep a little bit of advantage. We have a huge hand advantage right now. Maki, no. Oh yeah, look at them and then return them in any order. So and they don't have anything to put back out, so they just took their last life and reordered it. So there it is. It's no life. And then they're gonna hopefully pull something here, so that way they can bring something else out. Would be the hope, I'm guessing. At which point we'll just coordinate. I don't have anything that's really giving me more Dawn though, which is the frustrating part. But we can bring out another Kid and Killer. So even if they've got the 7, we're good. They picked no cards again. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. That's rough. Let's see here. So I guess the best thing to do would be let's go 7 on it and we win. All right. That's the way it goes. That's completely fair. I will say that's a little bit of a strong matchup for us. Especially because they have such lower cost kind of things. So who knows? I was also just, they whiffed so many times. I felt for them because when you whiff like that, that just makes it even harder. When you see that happen with your deck. I mean, I've been there so many times. So, all right. Let's see. You know what? I think we're gonna call it there today. I did two matches. I like this deck. I've liked this deck for a while. I wanted to walk away from it because it was meta, but it might be the deck that I play just to have for me to re-energize myself a little bit. Because it does well. I don't know how it will necessarily do at our locals. I think it does pretty fine at our locals. The guys that generally play it also do pretty well, so I can always learn from them too. I do like it. I think it's a fun deck to play. If you guys haven't tried it out on the sim, go ahead and try it. Also, if you've made it this far, please like, comment, subscribe. Free things that you guys can do. Three free things that you guys can do to help me out. I really do appreciate it. That all being said, I hope you guys have a great day. Stay awesome, do great things, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios.